Hey everyone, it is time for Hope and Kindness. It is in this May-June book, which is going away at the end of June. It is towards the back. It is actually on page 42. So this of course shows the lovely papers. Here's a close-up of each of the patterns, and the circle highlights the paper, so it's really cool. You get this awesome set of thin die that you can use for your projects. You get a wonderful sticker sheet, which is this one right here, full of lovely items. And then you can also get this awesome pack of cardstock. I'm only going to be able to show you pieces because my new order hasn't come. I love it so much, I just wanted to make sure I had this for my stash of paper. So you get one that has like a texture on it, and then you get one that's washed with that texture. So this is Sage. Then you get one in Harbor, and it's hard to see with this because it is a darker color. Then you get the Flamingo. And then you get the Craft, and the Craft has stripes on the other side. It is just, like I said, I have to have more of this cardstock. I just love the way it looks. And actually, going back to these dies will work with no matter what paper you're working with. It's a great neutral. It'll add a lot of punch to your layouts. You also can get this beautiful stamp set. These highlighted ones are thin cuts. That makes it so easy to create with. And then you can also get the doilies. And these doilies are like butter through the machine. They are awesome. So I would highly recommend going to the website and checking this out. They do have a bundle where you can get the paper, all the paper, the stamp set, and the doilies for a big discount. Now, of course, you can a la carte it out and do them item by item. But I definitely, if you like the doilies or think you're going to use the doilies, don't wait, because I think these are getting close to being gone. So be sure and check out that Hope and Kindness. Now, the office gave us such a big diagram and cutting diagram for the layouts that I am not going to put them together for you. I've already created them. So I just want to walk through some fun techniques with these layouts. And if you like these layouts, be sure and order the paper. Like I said, it's going away in June, but corporate is going to be doing Facebook Live events, and I would definitely join or get in there. So even if you can't watch it when they're doing it in July, you at least can go back and do it later. So this is just a super fun one. You can see the Sage cardstock. I already taped it. When they create this with you, they're going to show you how to take out the middle of both the white. Did I do it on the white? Well, anyway, the Sage is going to be cut out so you have that big chunk that you're not wasting, which is a smart thing. So they're going to teach you how to do that. When I had mine all done and with all my embellishments on it, I ended up taking a piece of older cardstock. This is Julep. I wanted a little bit more secure. Some people think it gets too heavy in a scrapbook page, so it's kind of up to your preference on what you want to do there. These are the small doilies cut in half, so you only have to cut one and then you got it in half. Here's that beautiful, beautiful Craft that's paper, but the craft die cuts. This is just a cute little sticker with some embellishments in there, just layered up. So really a fun left-hand side of the page. Let me show you the right-hand side of the page. I'll just put it on top here. So then you have this cool continuing. Oh, you know what? I showed you the right-hand side of the page. This is the left-hand side of the page. Oops, sorry about that. But you can see, again, the doily. This is just all paper. This is your favorite, fussy cutted out of pattern paper. So it just adds to your page. The sweet comes from the thin cuts. And then these are just scraps of paper left over after you cut. Okay, so there is the left hand, there is the right hand. And I know it's hard to see when you get it all together. But that's the first group of layouts. Okay, let's look at the second group of layouts. So now we'll do this on the left-hand page. So pretty simple. There's not a lot. This is a lot of strips. So you have strips here, strips here. You have strips in the middle, and then you just build. Now, I don't know if you can see, but this one was just sponged. It was cut out in flamingo and then sponged with papaya. And so I really like the way papaya works with this. I think it's a great neutral, fun layout. And then here is the right hand. Again, you're duplicating. You're just putting these in a little bit different order, these strips. And you have a little puddle here, and then you built around here. And I don't know that you could see it. Well, maybe if I bring it up close. I sponged paprika, wrong, papaya. Why did I say paprika? Papaya, lightly on the bottom, and my lighting's bad, I can't tell right there. But I know I did it up here, and I did it here in the bottom. And then here's another doily and the wood heart that I just tapped with that same ink just to give it a color and add, kind of draw that color, kind of like in the heart, draws that little darker color. So you kind of make use of that. I sponged the edge of the butterfly also. Just did a faux butterfly trail there. So that is fun and easy. Using a lot of the die cuts on this one. And again, another flower. So super fun, super easy. These would make a beautiful album and a gift for anyone that you want to make something special for. Okay, so here is the left-hand page. So you can kind of see how cool it is. Again, this one you add little dots, and again they gussied, so they took the middle out, so you have this pattern paper that you have to work with. So you have that. These were cutouts that we just cut, you know, clicked and boo boo boo, and they were done. Added acrylic heart, again sponged with a papaya. I don't know if you can see the thin cuts tucked in. This is super easy. This is a thin cut, then you stamp on it. Super, super easy. Again, just carried that acrylic heart and the thin cut. These are just strips. So nice and easy. here is the offset page. Super fun, using one of the sheets of paper. Let me show you here really quick. Is all these little cards, and so you just cut them up, and you have these fun little photo mounts. This little white one is stamped with a little stamp and then colored with the markers. Super, super easy. A little bit more of the thin cuts. Thin cuts here, adding the zip strip here. Here again, this is the thin cut, or not thin cut, this is the die cut, the craft paper, and then just adding another little heart, or a little flower, excuse me, and just adding some more flowers. So really a nice, fun layout with some pretty easy, yes, it takes a little bit of time, but look at how stunning and how worth it is to have that. So that's layout 3. All right. So layout 4. Layout 4, whoa, 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 look at this. How cool is this? So again, I sponged papaya on this. This is a pre-printed, so that paper's already done that way, this way here, and you can see the papaya there. You're just building with strips. This is cut out of one of those pattern papers I just showed you. It has a variegated look, so you get, depending on where you doily cut it. This one's just sponged. This one's just done on the craft paper, again sponged. This is one of the thin cuts, or die cuts, excuse me. This is a sticker off the sticker sheet. Now on this one, I used the stamp set and I colored these fun flowers in, and it's super, super easy. You kind of just get in a roll and you just, you know, I die cut, I stamped, and then I started coloring and just made a bunch of them. This is I think one of my first ones, and it was okay, but I liked when I started adding the white gel pen. It kind of brings your eye more to the middle. You can see that I have done it down here also. And just tucked in another doily, a thin, the die cut, and these are a couple die cuts. I mean, alcohol markers work so fast and so smooth that it's fun to create that. So this is the left-hand page, pretty much basic on the right-hand page. Again, a little swish of the papaya. Again, a cluster of the flowers, 2 doilies, and a little flower down here, a little heart. Pretty fun. And what's cool about coloring these flowers and stuff, you can get those done, and then when you're watching TV or you're listening to something, you can sit there and keep your hands busy and just color away to your heart's content. But I think it adds a nice little bonus to that page. Okay, that's 4, right? Okay, now we're on to 5. 5 is, like I said, I'm in love with this paper. I really like the versatility of it. You've got a lot of colors. This one is bringing in more the harbor and getting away so much from the pink. Don't get me wrong, there's still some pink on here, but it's a little bit on the darker side. So this is one of those ones you cut out. So I thought that was cool. These are cut out of paper. They're not off the sticker sheet. These are the die cuts. And then you have the, sorry, my phone's going off. I apologize. This is just sponged. Then you have this cluster here, where you have everything. You have the doily. Again, these are just cut off this paper. Let me show you. Why that phone, sorry. So it's this paper that you just fussy cut around. And it gives you these amazing, amazing flower clusters. So that's how you get that. Again, a wooden heart with just a sponge color on it. And then here is the right-hand page of that. Did I do it wrong again? Yeah, I did it wrong. Okay, so this is the right-hand or the left-hand page. I showed you the right-hand page. Really fun and easy using the zip strips or the sticker sheet zip strips. You have some fun little banners that are part of the cutouts. Again, a little bit more cluster, a little bit more sponging. So let me show you how it's supposed to look. So again, it's really on that harbor look and not so much on the papaya color and going from there. All right, last but not least, let's see if I can get these the right way. Okay, here is the left-hand page. So this is really cool because you are using up little pieces that you have left over. So it's just a grid of the squares. Then you're just going to draw a black line just to kind of give you some definition. Looks like I need to go over right there. And then it's just the clusters. Here's another one of the colored floral pieces that I did. Just added some more of the die cut. And then just did a photo mat in the middle. And then here is the right-hand page. Same technique, same look, the patterns, the paper, all the cool stuff. This is a sticker, and of course I raised a lot of mine. I think it just adds a lot to the layouts. So how cool is that, ladies? I hope you think that is as amazing as I do. Remember, this paper's going away. Close to My Heart is doing workshops online with this paper. And it's, I want to say they have like 3 days worth. Because you're doing such a big project, it's going to take you some time to cut. I highly recommend that you either bag all your cuts for each layout or cards, or if you are able to have the room where you have a table where you have all the pieces, that's fine too. But you will find it works so much better for you to follow along if you have those ready to go and go from there. Anyway, like I said, this book is going away at the end of June, so don't delay. Hopefully you found these to be as fun as I did, and I can't wait to see. You guys need to share what you're doing, what you're creating with, so I can see it too. So anyway, have a great day, ladies. Don't forget, everything's on my website. Check it out. That way you can see where the bundles are and what works for you. All right, now, bye, ladies. Have a great one.